Good Wednesday evening, everybody. Welcome on in. A little bit of a late start tonight, but hey, we're here. We're ready to rock. We got a lot on the board tonight. We got Phoenix. We have Topps Resurgence also on the board. Nice 6-box break of that. We got Bowman. We've got NT. We even have a briefcase of Flawless. That's going to be fun. Lots to do here tonight. Lots to get to. Hey, Daniel, happy Wednesday. We'll get to it all here tonight, hopefully. It's a special Sellout Wednesday, so we better grab all of it. But while we're waiting, we'll have some fun along the way. And this is where we are at so far. Donruss Optic. Anybody wants to go downtown hunting again? We have a BOGO tiered teams break wild card combos on a single box of Donruss Optic football. Going to get 2 teams, and we're going to randomize all the teams before we start on that one as well. Potential to get some really insane pairs of teams. Could happen. Could be Commanders-Bears as one of the spots that you could end up with in that break. Panini Flawless Baseball. Again, we got a briefcase. It's here. We have 2 spots left on that one. That is a big boy break. And yes, there's a briefcase is selling for over $2,000 right now with Flawless Baseball. So again, 2 spots left in that, and we will be cracking open a briefcase of Flawless. We have 11 spots left in Panini National Treasures Baseball in a BOGO tier to get 2 teams in 2 boxes of that. That is the other half of that case. We cracked the other half of that last week, and I have a feeling there's a big one hanging out in the other side of that case. So we're going to see if we are indeed correct on that. Topps Resurgence Football, still some spots to move there. A 6 hobby box pick your team break of that. The Commander is going to be random to everybody who buys a team. We have Bowman Baseball, dual hobby box, triple tiered team break. You get 3 teams per spot in 2 boxes of Bowman 2025. And then we have the Panini Phoenix Football, a dual box BOGO tier teams, another wild card combos. So we're going to randomize all of those. 14 spots left in that one. So again, we have some movement that needs to occur to get these off the ground and get them moving. So we are looking forward to that. And then on Friday night, do not forget, we have Panini Clearly Donruss on the board. That is releasing on Friday. We have 21 spots left in that, along with the release of Topps Signature Class Football as a 3 hobby box pick your team break with the Commanders random to the teams bought. 15 autos in those 3 boxes. 5 autos a box. Absolutely crazy. So that is where we are at. That's what we got. We're going to have a little fun to start things off here. We're just going to crack a nice little optic blaster, see what we can find in it. Hopefully something good as we hang out here. And again, TopShelfBreaks.com, 10% off. Pick your team spots here tonight. And then our combos discount, do not forget about that. You buy 3 spots, save 5% off your order. Buy 4 spots, 7.5%, and 5 or more spots in your cart equals a 10% discount. That is any combination of break spots over at Top Shelf. So again, you're looking at some of those bigger ones like the National Treasures or the Flawless, a chance to save some pretty darn good cash. You dive into that 5-spot combo, 10% off at $222, not too bad, if I do say so myself. So let's get into some Optic blasters just to have some fun with everything here. And let's see. We'll hide that. We don't need that. We don't need this. We can hide this too. All right. So we'll have some fun here. Look at all those boxes. They're just asking to be cracked. So we're looking for 3 blaster exclusive rated rookie blue scope parallels. Let's see here. Where's the cutter? The cutter always disappears, and I never look for it, and I probably should. Hold on. Found it. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's have some fun. Start things off. See what we got. Again, if anybody's curious about any personals, we also have those in the shop. Feel free to drop a comment in the chat. We can make that happen if anybody's looking for anything in particular. We got a full wall of product, folks. So we'll be able to find just about anything that you are in need of. Keon Coleman, primary colors. Nice Blake Corum for the Rams. Silver, Jordan Addison. Nice Lad McConkey. Yeah, apparently Gary V has been hanging out on our Whatnot account as we've been opening up the V Friends, which is crazy. Got a nice blue here. How about that, Lad McConkey? One of those 3 that's in the pack. Three packs to go. What up, Carter? How's it going? Dallas Turner. So looking for one more of those blue parallels. It's going to be in our final pack because I'm seeing some silver here. Jamari Thrash for the Browns. Sounds good. Yeah, lots of spots to move in that that tops. Williams, Nate Wiggins. So there you go. Just a little bit of fun to start things off here. Quick blaster crack. Again, all up and down the board. Closest thing we're getting ready to crack is the big boy, the Flawless Baseball. Man, how did the Celtics come out against the Knicks like this? It's insane. Was not expecting that. I expected the Celtics to fold. I just opened one. You didn't see it? I just opened a blaster. Oh, wow. Panthers 6-0 over the Maple Leafs. Woo! That'll hurt. Yikes. You want a mega? Or not a mega? I don't think we have megas. We have last year megas. I'm sure that's what you don't want at all. Oh, for that. Yeah, blasters. I see. I don't even know. I don't even know what you're asking for. I just thought you wanted your own. NFL schedule getting released today. Everyone gets to overreact, has some confidence. And feeling that your team actually has an opportunity to be successful. Earlier tonight, we went through the Bears schedule, and, I looked at it initially, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look very good. And then I talked myself out of it. I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. What up, Matt? Yeah, I mean, it feels right to have them win it in New York, but man, they did not play well. It also didn't help that Jalen Brunson and Towns got into foul trouble super early. I mean, Jalen Brunson had 5 fouls by the end of the third quarter. Like we were doing a podcast earlier today for Bear Report about the schedule, and I actually pinned them at 11-6, and I feel really meatball-y calling it that, but I don't know. I think they go 3-1. I hate the week 5 bye. I'll tell you that much. I think that's going to hurt. And there's so many other things that kind of hinge on how the rest of this offseason shakes out. Like, hypothetically speaking, let's say the Bengals trade Hendrickson. I mean, that damages the Bengals in that game. If the Bears trade for Trey Hendrickson, that shifts every week. So, I mean, there's all these factors that I'm not 100% sold on just yet. I think they end up winning 3 of their first 4. They They lose to the Commanders. They beat the Saints. They lose to the Ravens. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Giants. Trying to remember who's after that. The Vikings. I think they lose to the Vikings in Minnesota. I think they figure things out by then, and Minnesota just, I don't know. Something about that place. They beat the Steelers. They lose to the Eagles. They lose to the Packers. But then they come back and they beat the Browns. They beat the Packers. They beat the Niners in San Francisco. And then they beat the Lions in Week 18. Because I think the Lions learned their lesson from preparing for the playoffs, and they're not going to be the 1 seed. And they're going to want to, even though Dan Campbell is a crazy person, they're going to want to rest their starters. I don't know. Like, I stacked it up. I'm like, oh, crap, I'm going to be that guy. Here I am. Like, it's tough. Like, it just, I don't know. I'm, like, trying to talk myself into it. I talked myself into it. I don't even know what I'm saying. I talked myself into it. That's just what it is. Actually, I gotta go find the briefcase. I know we've got the briefcase for the Flawless somewhere here. One second. Let's go find the briefcase. Hey, Tyson, how are you? Here it is. There's 2 of them in here. We got to pick wisely. And these are the briefcases. This is a $4,500 box case. 2 briefcases, $4,500. Insane. There better be something good in those. That's all I got to say. Is there better be something good in those. See if Golden State can stave off elimination. Ooh. Cubs lost. Boo. That's depressing. For real, though, when did Ryan Weathers become like a stud of a pitcher? He's got a 1.80 ERA. Eesh, 3 homers by the Marlins. Oy. Not ideal. White Sox trying to win a game tonight. They're up 4-2. Thanks, sir. All right, there's an EB-dub up for tonight's 2024 Topps Resurgence Football 6-box. Pick your team break. The Bears, Chiefs, and Eagles all in that one. That's a darn good group. Hold on. Carter, I think you got the wrong teams in the description. Should be Broncos, not Bears. Get people all giddy thinking they get the Bears. All good. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, wait a minute. I had to like double take because I thought I had seen the Bears and the team still available list. Gracias. Who's had the best schedule release videos so far? All the teams do these fancy creative things now. Chargers did Minecraft. And apparently the Colts did the same exact thing. Falcons did Mario Kart. Niners did the Oregon Trail. Commanders did Roller Coaster Tycoon. Man, there's so many video game themed ones here. Let us break. Oh, yeah. This should be good. All righty. Okay, we're going to bring this one down to 2. We're going to move some things around. We got Flawless Baseball kicking us off tonight. I am pumped. Man, I wish it was the whole case. I really do. Okay. It is so hard not to feel like the NBA lottery is rigged after what happened Monday night. Just going to throw that out there. But what kills me even more, all things considered, with how that occurred, the fact that Josh Giddey's half-court buzzer beater to beat the Lakers during the regular season was the difference between the Bulls having that selection and the Mavericks having that selection via a coin flip with the Bulls for that spot in the lottery, which made me want to cry when someone brought it up. That's all I'm going to say. All right, flawless time. Here's our 10 entries and our numbers. We're going to roll the dice on each list. A grand total of, going low, 7. Lucky number 7. Yeah, I know. Like the Bulls were sketchy the year that they got Derrick Rose. Cleveland was sketchy the year that they got LeBron. Like the whole thing. I don't know. That did not help the conspiracy theorists get put in their place whatsoever. All right. And now we're going 7 times on our names. Top spots got that 1. Who's going to get it? It's Brandon. So we'll clean this up. Joe making an appearance. Hey. Long time no see, my friend. Good to have you back in breaks. All right, there's your numbers. All cleaned up. Dun, dun, dun. Nah, forget it. All right. That works. Yeah, I wish they would do it the way that for as anticlimactic as it was for the NHL to do theirs this year. I did like how they did the draft and the ping pong balls live on TV. I thought that was a nice touch. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Here we are, folks. Time for some fun. Flawless baseball. Our first break of the evening is a monster 2024 Panini Flawless Baseball. A single briefcase, random serial number break. That's right. We're going with 10 spots. There's our 10 spots right over there to the right and everybody's number. If you've never seen one of these breaks before with us, it works as follows. Let's say the card is 13 out of 25. It would go to the 3 spot. And so on and so forth. If it is a single number, obviously going to that single number on the left side. So we're looking for some big, big cards in this briefcase, and we're going to crack it open, hoping for some monsters, a fresh, flawless case. Good luck, everybody. Time to rip. Nice black case this year. All right. Ooh, even has the their Panini going the way of Leaf with all the stickers. So we will crack these. And then this one. These are a little bit more tricky with the cutter, except for this one, apparently. Okay, so we're going to search our way for the box. We are not going to look at the cards just yet in there. Oh, this is thick. Look at that. Oh, boy. This is a thick box. Let's hope that means something good. Okay. Cards just keep on coming, and that is not a bad thing whatsoever. Okay, here we go. First up, Jacob Misarowski, 19 of 25 for the Milwaukee Brewers. Nice double patch there. Again, 19 of 25, going to the 9th spot. And Joe. Welcome back, Joe. Starting off the break right for you. And next up, Ken Boyer for St. Louis. That is 11 of 25 on the bat relic for the St. Louis Cardinals. In the 1 spot, Brandon picking up the Ken Boyer. We move on. First auto, Drew Thorpe, 1 of 10. On-card auto, Future Inc. The White Sox, Drew Thorpe. Going to Brandon again. Yeah, I think it's a Navy in there. I don't know. I'm curious about that too. That might be a minor league patch, maybe. Jose DePaula, 12 of 20 for the Dodgers. Another prospect. Patch auto on card. Going to the 2. Eric. Jose DePaula. Four more to go here. Chase Davis for St. Louis. 24 of 25. Going to the 4. And Joe. St. Louis heavy box here so far. Second St. Louis player. I'll tell you what, these cards are thick. I'll make sure I even have enough of the thicker top loaders. Next up, how about Roberto Alomar? 3 of 5. Going to Tyson. Toronto, Roberto Alomar. Hall of Fame second baseman. Heck of a defensive player. All right. Moving on. Going to the O's. Heston Kjerstad, 11 of 20. Brandon coming away with the Kjerstad. Again, on-card autos all around. The rookie for the Baltimore Oriole. And finally, before we get to the big boy cards, we've got Evan Carter, 2 of 25. Eric. Prominent swatch signatures. There we go. Nicely done. Congrats. We gotta play the music. Beautiful patches. All right. That is the last of the box. We now find ourselves getting into the monsters. I believe there are only 2? There's only 2. All right. Left side is the diamond, so we're going to do that first. See what we got. Diamond guarantee agreement, as always. Who do we got here? Who is this? He doesn't look familiar. Jack Leiter for Texas. 22 of 25. Going to Eric. Picking up the diamond. Diamond guarantee agreement. All right. We'll use this as our cover card here. Oh, no, there's two here. There are two here. My apologies. Okay, we got first one. Let's see what we got. It's a hitter. Oh, we know who this is. How about Dylan Cruz? 4 of 10 going to Joe. This is how we do it. Very nice. Yellow diamond. Dylan Cruz. And that brings us to our final card. I don't know what we got here. See what we got. Good luck, everybody. I'm seeing blue. Do we got ourselves? Which way are we going here? Oh, we're going this way. Here we go. We got red. It's Boston. Roman Anthony, 13 of 15. Tyson getting the O of the sacks on the Roman Anthony prospect patch auto. There you go. Congrats, Tyson. All right, quick recap on everything just to run through the gamut. Drew Thorpe going to Brandon. Ken Boyer going to Brandon. Jacob Mizorowski going to Joe. Jose DePaula going to Eric. Chase Davis going to Joe. Roberto Alomar going to Tyson. Heston Kjerstad going to Brandon. Evan Carter going to Eric. And then our big three, the Jack Leiter, Diamond, going to Eric. The Dylan Cruz, Yellow Diamond, 4 of 10, going to Joe. And Tyson picking up the Roman Anthony, 13 of 15 for the Boston Red Sox prospect. And that's going to do it. Man, I wish we could get to that second briefcase. Hey, maybe we will. Who knows? But this was a fun one. Thank you, everybody. Oh, we're going to be wheeling and dealing in the chat already? The night is young. All right. That was fun. And I can use these to wipe out the paper shavings from the cards, which is what really matters in life. Alrighty. Let's check out where we're at. I was going to say, hold on. Let me check something here. It's only $88 if we did the 1 through 25. I don't know if you would sell it. It's tempting, isn't it? Probably not tonight. We got a lot of stuff on the board still. Maybe that's a Friday fun break. Or if anybody just wants to spend $2K and take the briefcase to themselves, that's also an option. Just saying. Yeah, maybe see what comps are for like National Treasures, if there's anything there. It's probably your best bet at this point. So 13, 2, 10, and 15 is where we are at. We also have 14 on the board on the Phoenix football, 10 on the National Treasures. We've got 2 of those still sitting from the other side of the case. If we want to get into all the big stuff here tonight, we got 10 spots left in that one. Alrighty. Reds wasting no time celebrating Pete Rose today. Gets reinstated the next day. They're celebrating with a Rose Day. Oh, Shoeless Joe. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, the whole thing just seems kind of goofy. Is that the right word? Like, after all this time. Like, I wish they would have. I wish they would have gotten Pete back in before he passed. Yeah, he died last year, or was it this year? It was recent, wasn't it? I can't remember when he. When did he pass? September. Like, I knew it was somewhat recent. I just can remember if it was like recent, or I mean, it sucks. It definitely sucks. Especially because, like, um well, we we have more masterwork. I'm trying to see. We got masterwork, we got hyperspace. As far as Leaf is concerned, it's just the just that prospects and legends. Is that what it's called? Where you get like the jumbo, or you get like the 12 autos. Soccer, I gotta get my zoomer in. My eyes aren't that good. Let's see. Heroes and prospects. That's what it's called. I'm scanning. Scanning. What is that? That's basketball. Somehow no soccer. I thought we had soccer, but apparently we don't. Actually, hold on. We have this soccer up here. Can I see it from here? Or do I have to stop being a bum and get up? 600. Because it was $150 a box. Yeah, we're going to wipe the Optic from the board. Not much movement happening with that. That's okay. I think after what happened with the last box we tried to open, that is a rightful reaction. Trying to think if there's anything else new up there. I mean, I think the resurgence in everyone's still on the Bowman from last week. Yeah, I mean, you got the 2 new releases this Friday. I don't know what else is coming up. Oh, you did you? Okay. Ooh, 1 through 25. Oh, baby. That's a big boy break right there. Man, a 10-box case of Prismatic Evolutions ETBs is going for $12.50. Woo! That's a pricey bunch of Pokemon. You got UEFA club competitions coming out this Friday. Oh, tomorrow. Excuse me, tomorrow. Friday, we got Leaf Signature Series Multisport. That should be good. Panini Clearly Donruss, Panini Donruss Racing. What else is in here? Super Premium Collection for Prismatic Evolutions comes out Friday. And then Signature Class Football. Past that, there's not a we went through that whole case. If there's more in the back, I don't know, but there is none on the wall. Select Football is scheduled for May 28th, which is wild because that's about 4 months ahead of where it released last year. Isn't that crazy? Topps Midnight Football on May 30th. Contenders Optic is out on June 6th. Which is weird because the actual Contenders is set for June 11th. Usually it's Contenders and then Contenders Optic. I don't know why it's backwards. Oh, I can't even imagine how bad those are doing right now. Like all that hype and it just goes nowhere. Like that's painful. That's really painful. All right, 14, 10, 2, 13. Have another 10 in there, too, with the National Treasures Baseball. So 14, 10, 2, and 13 are our magic numbers for tonight, folks. Down to one team left. If you want a chance at the Commanders as a freebie, and that's the Patriots at 339. Otherwise, we have the EB Dub. That's on the board. Got 13 spots left in that. Those are at $45.99 a piece. The fun thing about that one is the spots that do not get into the 6-box pick your team break will get into an Optic Football Blaster random division break. So you'll not get into a 6-box, but you'll get into a small downtown hunt on an Optic Blaster. Not a bad trade-off, all things considered. Which wild card set had Shador as the chase? Wasn't that Dynamite, was it? Is that wild card, the Dynamite? We've got that on the shelf. Oh, yeah, well, we have that too. The QB edition of the 7-card stud. Yeah, that's on the shelf. Oh, Timberwolves pulling away from the Warriors. That ain't looking good. Man, Steph Curry getting hurt was not Not ideal. Hey, that's smart thinking there, man. I understand why he was the chase at the time last year. I mean, a year ago, he was considered like the thing. And I mean, let's be real. He shot himself in the foot with the draft process. Um, 'Cause, I mean, the next one up is what, probably Juju Lewis. That Leaf has been hyping in terms of prospects. I wasn't either. You know, it's one thing to have that hype and like, yeah, I know he posted some pretty gaudy numbers, but at the same time, he wasn't winning. Like he wasn't closing where he should have closed, and that's significant. Right. And then, to have his jersey number retired, it's just like, really? We're doing this? A little bit of movement here. Love to see it. All right, where we are. Down to 4 on Topps Resurgence. Still got the one team that's the Patriots. So we're looking at 5 spots to go, and we're ripping into 6 boxes of Resurgence. Like the case hit? It's the Color Blast and Phoenicians. I think there's another one in there. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. Gridiron? But the thing about the Phoenix short prints, like the Color Blast is kind of hard in some aspects. So it used to be. I don't think it is with this set. It used to be really kind of hard to tell what was the Color Blast because it easily could have been passed over for just a general like color parallel. Down to 2 on the EB dub. And 1 team. So we're 3 spots away from cracking the Resurgence. All about who wants Drake May. Or chance at Drake May. 6 of these right here. Two in the EB dub, 1. Count them, 1. And the teams that have given you a shot at the Commanders as a freebie. Down to one. 1-1. That Patriot spot's gonna be the big boy. That's the troublemaker in getting this one closed. All right, the EB dub is closed. Kevin closing us out on the EB dub. That means we got one spot to go. Who wants the Pats? So while we're waiting on that, we will run the EB dub. So once the Patriots sells, we can get rocking and rolling. All right. Randomizer. All right. Rolling dice 3 times, 5 times in total. And there are our results. Squeeze in a little bit more. All right, so the Commanders. Final team sitting there. So we need to sell 2 spots in the EB Dub for the divisional optic blaster. Hey, Joe, how are you? Tyson, closing us out. Hey. All right. Pull me a Drake May. No pressure. No pressure whatsoever. Let's see if we can make it happen. Doing well. Can't complain. I get to sit here and rip cards. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Here are our 21 teams that were bought outright. We're going to randomize and roll the dice 10 times. Name on top gets the Commanders. Good luck. And Carter. Carter in the Chargers. El Cheapo. Pulling through. Congrats, sir. All right. No joke. Like, this year flew by. Like, the school year, man. No joke. All right. Hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. One of my buddies, he's like, I'm just going to buy up all the cheap teams and hope that I get it. You can try. I mean, we've seen it happen. We've seen it happen. All right. 6 boxes. Let's pull this all out of the way here. Getting close on the Phoenix, too. Over at TopShelfBreaks.com. So be sure to check that out. All right. Nice. Congrats, man. I can only imagine the relief that you feel. You're just like, it's over. Studying for the Masters is no joke. That'll wear you thin with school. What are you going to teach? All right. Nice. I've got a fourth grader. It's a good age. Get them before they start to really be like super troublesome. There you go. Nice little mix. All right, here we go. Six boxer time. This time for 2024 Topps Resurgence Football. Pick your team style. And the Chargers spot, Carter picking up the Commanders as a freebie. He grabbed the Chargers as a team. You buy a team outright. You get randomed into a drawing for one of the top teams in our Pick Your Team breaks. And this time around, it was Carter with the Chargers picking up the Commanders, looking for some Jaden Daniels. It can be found along with Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Bo Nix. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Oh, you're not monopolizing. It's all good. Yeah, Joe, you did have some good hits in that. You're going to want to check that out if you haven't. Silver, Malachi Corley for the Jets. There's a Drake and May. Conductors. We got our first hit coming up here momentarily, and it is Keon Coleman for the Buffalo Bills. Going to Joe. On the Keon Coleman, dual patch, Ignite, not numbered. Something tells me there's a monster in the other side of that in the other side of that briefcase, or the other side of that case in the other briefcase. I just have a vibe about it. I don't know. It's the same thing with the NT for tonight. Something tells me there's something in there. Glimmer and Gleam, Emmitt Smith to 275 for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we're going to try and get that other briefcase cracked Friday night. One through 25. We're going to do it a little bit differently than what we did. Eddie George to 275 for the Titans. Nice silver Joe Theismann. And a Bo Nix conductor. Silver Tyrese Knight for Seattle. Still looking for two more autos out of our first box. Yeah, I believe it was a Walter Payton, Tyson, earlier on. Just a base. A base of the GOAT. Fight me on it. Yeah, it's odd. It's definitely odd. Some Sparkle Anthony Munoz to 149. Mike Vick Voltaic. Silver Fred Biletnikoff. And Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. On the rookie auto, Thomas. Oh, I didn't paste in the list here. Here, hold on. There we go. Fixed. My bad. It's like one card always upside down. Still looking for one more auto here. Ladd McConkey silver. Ben Snott, Graham Barton. I didn't copy over the Bears to the list I copy for the list that you guys see. He wasn't the randomizer for the Commanders, though. Yeah, better eyes than I do, and I'm sitting right in front of the darn thing. We got to see at least one big QB. So I think this is the other side of the case from last week. So we got to see something good. Donnie Mitchell to 75 for the Colts is auto number 3. That's going to Joe. Rookie wideout out of Texas. Nice Voltaic Anthony Richardson. See if we can get more color coming here. Jared Wiley to 149. Silver Steve Young. And how about a Tony Dorsett to 75 for the Dallas Cowboys and Kyle. All right. That is box number 1. We roll on with box number 2. Clean and shiny. Another Topps release happening on Friday. Voltaic Blake Corum to 275 for the Rams. It's kind of seeming that way. I mean, they're seriously talking about Danny Dimes as competition for him. That's kind of embarrassing in itself that Daniel Jones is being considered a threat to his job. Silver, Chris Braswell. Silver, Walter Payton. There we go. Still looking for some hits so far in box 2. Jackson Powers Johnson silver for the Raiders. Xavier Leggetti and the Panthers. Kyle picking up the Leggetti. Gronk. All right, so just one auto so far. Still looking for our patch auto and one more auto. 3 in total in each box. I truly never understood the hype about Richardson when he came out of the draft. He wasn't accurate then either. I mean, the accuracy is one of those things that's usually relatively telling when it comes to what these guys transfer to in the NFL. But I think certain teams fall in love with the traits and just say, you know what, this guy's going to be worth it, and never really works. Kurt Warner to 125 for the Cardinals. Got some orange coming up here. Luke Kuechly silver. How about Xavier Leggetti to 25 circuit breakers? Panthers, Kyle again. I'll debate you on that, Chris. I'll debate you on that. Justin has a little bit more arm talent. Joshua Carty, the kicker rookie silver for the Rams. Got another hit coming up here. How about Jalen Polk for the Pats? Tyson, not the rookie that you're probably expecting there, but 4 of 99. Jalen Polk. I think, just based on what he's done, I mean, I'm not saying like it's a ton more talent, but if you told me Theo Johnson to 149, if you told me I had to pick between the two, I'm taking Fields all day. Tim Brown, look at that vet auto. 7 of 50 going to the Raiders. Justin H. Yeah, I mean, decision-making leaves a lot to be desired. That much is true. First Jaden Daniels sighting, just a base Jaden Daniels, but still Jaden Daniels. Did we go through these? I think we did. A separate stack here. Yeah. Okay. I am curious to see what Justin Fields does with the Jets and Aaron Glenn. That's going to be a unique offense. Spencer Rattler, listen, I know he ended the season on a high note, statistically. I can't with him. That is a Saints team that is on a fast track to a top 3 pick, in my opinion. You're just thinking about who could challenge for the number 1 overall pick next year. I mean, you probably have, I don't know, there aren't many teams that really stand out as, wow, this team is going to be bad. There aren't. Silver, Ed McCaffrey. Jared Wiley, silver. Oh, we got ourselves a redemption. Let's see who Herman Moore is hiding. You are due to receive a Resurgence rookie signature of Bucky Irving, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Carter. There you go, Carter. Congratulations. A Bucky. Bucky Irving. Yeah, Jags will probably be up there again. Oh, we got some yellow. Is it a pretty one? Oh, look at this. Jatavian Sanders, 7/50 with the gold auto dual triple color patch. Panthers, hot in this one. Amped up rookie patch autographs. Going to Kyle. Good stuff. You probably did. Troy Polamalu to 249. Yeah, I'm bummed. My wife and I, because she's a Steelers fan. Oh, look at this. J.J. Watt. Texans, Thomas. That's a cool one. Oh, yeah. I didn't know he had autos in this. That's a nice surprise. Got some good vets in this. J.J. Watt. All right. No, she's a Steelers fan, and we've been to every Bears-Steelers game since we've been together. And we're not going to be able to go this year because of deer season, like hunting season. Because my in-laws, they run a deer processing operation during hunting season, and of course, that is opening weekend of Wisconsin shotgun season, where the majority of hunters go in Illinois. And I guess in Illinois as well, there's also the shotgun season, which sucks, but she's also on the verge of boycotting the team if they sign Aaron Rodgers. So there's also that. She's like, I want nothing to do with that jerk. Joe Thomas in here? Ooh. Chad Ochocinco. How about some blue Peyton Manning? Matching the Colts colors to 99 for Joe. Yeah, like honestly, I haven't looked at this checklist at all. So I'm kind of flying blind with who's in here, which is kind of fun. Cade Stover, silver. Green Cooper DeJean to 175. I kind of want to see Will Howard start for the Steelers. There's something about him. I don't know. I'm curious. I know he doesn't have the greatest arm talent, but something about him just has me intrigued. Spencer Rattler, conductors to 275 for the Saints. Thomas? How about Jordan Morgan to 275 for the Packers? And Kyle. Oh, man. Yeah, that, yikes. That got bad real quick for Justin Tucker. Where's my button when I need it? I need to add that on here. I mean, there's some buttons I don't think we've touched on here in a while. Yeah, he wasn't good last year, was he? And that, boys and girls, is why you don't draft kickers in fantasy football. Terrell Davis, Denver. Oh, 299, Jaden Daniels. Carter. It snuck up on us. But there you are, sir. The Rookie of the Year. Woo! Woo! Tyson wishing it into existence for Carter. We'll just stick that right there. Jalen Polk, 275, and Jaden Daniels base. Man. Anthony Gould to 125. And not only is it a Jaden Daniels rookie, it is a double-digit numbered. Oh! Let's go a little bit lower on the numbers. How about out of 75? This is a Jaden Daniels box. Chris is doing good. He's actually headed to the NFL Rookies event from Panini this weekend. So I'll be back here on Friday doing breaks again. Malik Neighbors to 99, circuit breakers. Yeah, we got a lot coming up here. Oh, right. That's how you get your investment back. That's for sure. Me buying boxes never goes according to plan. Never goes the way you need it to. Should still have a patch auto coming up here in this box, so we might not be done with the monsters. If we pull another monster out of this box and it's like another rookie QB, my oh my. Johnny Wilson to 249. Silver Keyshawn Johnson. Kingsley Sumatea for the Chiefs. All right. Here, we'll save our final hit for last year. See what else we can find. Darrelle Revis to 399. Silver Terrell Owens. All right. Who do we got? Hiding back here. How about Roman Wilson? RPA for Roman Wilson and the Steelers. Clayton. Roman Wilson looking to have a much bigger role now that George Pickens is no longer a Pittsburgh Steeler. See if he can't put it together in year 2. Yeah, Giant. Yeah, for as good as that defensive line, though, like, I'll be stunned if they don't carry themselves to, I don't know, like a top. I mean, I don't think they're going to finish worst 3. Dude, he's going to be a headache in Dallas. That's going to be a spectacle on a grand stage. And I cannot wait. Cole Bishop. Oh, looky here. If we're gonna get a super short print, how about a Caleb Williams wired to Brandon? What a monster of a hit.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Unreal. Wired Caleb Williams. That is going to be your case hit. Awesome. Congrats, Brandon. What a break. Drake May. There's a Drake May. Rook or Hororo. That's as good as you're going to get out of me. It's a 99 for the Falcons. Jeez Louise. Save the RPA for last. JC Latham to 175. Nice Bo Nix and another Bo Nix. Couple of Bo Nixes. Randy Moss silver. All right, let's see what. Oop. Caleb trying to run away. Don't run away. And Malachi Corley. 3-color for the Jets. 7/75. JETS going to Paul. Very thick patch. All right, let's get these all sleeved up here. All right. Second half of box 5. Still got a couple more breaks scheduled here for this evening. We got Phoenix football, 2 boxes, a wild card combos break, and then our national treasures lurking back here if we can get that one filled out. Oh! Broncos! Thomas B! How about some Bo Nix? This is a Bo Nix box. We had a Jaden Daniels box. Now we got a Bo Nix box. Case hit and a Bo Nix auto. Woo! Very nice. Hines Ward to 149. Brett Favre. JK. Favre. 225. 6 left in Phoenix. 8 in the NT. Really? 275, Brett Favre. Nice sparkle Frank Gore. Is this numbered? Nope, not numbered. Just pretty. Malik Neighbors, 275. I'm trying, Tyson. I'm trying. Eric Gall, silver. Drake's really our last holdout. All right, final box time. Oop. Keep bumping this camera. All right. Michael Pratt. Silver. Warren Moon conductors. We got our patch. It's blue. Is this Ladd McConkey? It is. 3-color Ladd McConkey. 14 of 75 for the Chargers and Carter. Chargers spot helping him pick up the Commanders as a freebie. Both the Chargers and the Commander spots doing Carter well tonight. Carter already duck out for the night? Where'd he go? Keon Coleman to 99. Phoenix is a fun one. Trevin Wallace to 125. It also seems to always have a higher hit rate of lower numbered cards. Xavier Worthy silver. Hey, there's a Drake May. It's not the kind of Drake May you need. Let's leave these up quick. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more of a collector. The heck is this? Extra piece of a card. It's definitely more of a collector set than it is a resale set. Aeneas Smith to 249. Silver Andre Rison. And we got Ray Davis for the Buffalo Bills. And Joe, Kentucky running back. All right, Malachi Corley. Believe that was our last auto, unless I miscounted. Maybe we'll be surprised with the presence of one more. There's another piece. What the heck? 249, Terrell Davis. Silver Ricky. Nice Michael Vick. That one's going to be numbered to 149. Caleb Williams. This might actually be the first base Caleb Williams we've seen. Oh, one more. How about this? Troy Franklin, the Broncos to 249. All right, and that's going to round things out. So, we'll recap the stack here. There's a lot to recap, which is a good thing. A lot of QB base. Caleb Williams. We're going to have to do this in two separate slots here. Troy Franklin auto for the Broncos. Ray Davis for the Bills. Drake May, base rookie. Ladd McConkey, RPA. Bo Nix auto. Bo Nix base. Malachi Corley, RPA. Rook to 99 auto for the Falcons. Roman Wilson, RPA for the Steelers. Base Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors to 99. Jaden Daniels to 75. Anthony Gould auto for the Colts. Peyton Manning to 99 on the Glimmer and Gleam. J.J. Watt for the Texans. Not numbered there. A Jatavian Sanders to 50 with the gold ink dual RPA for the Panthers. Jaden Daniels base card there. Nice Tim Brown to 50 for the Raiders. A Jalen Polk for the Patriots dual RPA. Xavier Leggetti to 25. And an auto. Tony Dorsett to 75, Glimmer and Gleam, and Adonai Mitchell to 75 as well for the Colts. Kamari Lassiter for the Texans, and Keon Coleman for the Bills. But the other two big ones in this one, we're talking case hit, wired. Caleb Williams for the Chicago Bears, and the biggin to 99. Jaden Daniels, rookie auto for the Commanders. Congrats, Carter, hitting the Resurgence rookie signatures card here. Excellent stuff. That's going to do it. Thank you, everybody. That was a very fun break of the Topps Resurgence. Man, oh, man. That was just supplying hit after hit after hit after hit. Okay, let's see here. We got to get some photos of all these monsters. Which we will do right now. Six in NT. We're planning for a late night NT break here. 6 in both the NT and the Phoenix. We'll wipe those out of the way. All right. Shift some stuff around. I'm trying. There we go. All right. Six and six. Couple magic numbers. So we enter the 11 o'clock hour. Not looking good for the Warriors. Wolves pulling away. Still, man, Edmonton, Vegas, 0-0. 10 minutes left in the third. For sure, man. We got a when are you coming up here? Or is it TBD? Oh yeah, it's in the backyard. Of course, I'm going to be there. I was actually just talking to CK about the National tonight. We've been texting back and forth about it. It's at Rosemont. Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I know that CK is still trying to work out uh some details. For everything. But yeah, no, 100% agree. So I've been an Illinoisan my entire life. Yeah, I grew up in Rockford, Illinois. Got out of there. What are the dates? I don't even know. That's a good question. It's a July something? National Sports Card. It's late this year. July 30th to August 3rd. I thought it was earlier than that. I didn't realize that was it. Yeah, July 30th to August 3rd. Oh, yeah, that's right. Marquette. I remember now. Good old Algonquin. Oh, yeah. When we first moved back out to this area, anytime I heard the word Algonquin, that's all I could think about was Wayne's World. Trying to see where the I don't know. It's not looking good for the NT. I got to figure out where the NT went. You must put it in. Oh, no, it's right in front of me. I'm an idiot. Wow. Can you tell it's getting late? Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I mean, 6 spots at 109 apiece. That's a steep hill to climb this late in the night. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would probably just say pause until Friday. I don't think there's need to do it tonight. Because I don't think we're going to get there. Oh. Look at that offer. What's the closeout on Phoenix? So 42.99 times 6, 257.94. All right. I'm shaving. Da, da, da. 6-0. But there we go. All right. Well, that escalated quickly. Let's do Phoenix first. We gotta save NT for last. NT's the fun one. All right. Well, this is Wild Card Combos, and if you haven't joined us for one of these before, it is as follows. We're going to randomize this entire list. The first and second teams are going to become a combo spot, and the third and fourth teams are going to become a combo spot. So literally, it could be any combination of teams. If there is a team, because this is BOGO tiered, that we are looking at the potential, again, if one team in the combo is in the tier 1, that combo will go into tier 1. If both teams are in tier 2, that combo will stay in tier 2 once we get to the randomization of the combos. So hopefully that wasn't confusing enough for everybody, but we're going to roll the dice. We're going to go 15 times. So here we go. Good luck. And we got Panthers, Colts, Saints, Steelers. Are all those in the bottom? Panthers. All right, Colts are in the first tier. Saints, Steelers are 1,000% in the second tier. That I know. I'm still waiting for just pure chaos to occur with some of these. So we're going to add Panthers to the Colts. Now we're going to get our second one in here. Saints are going to go with the Steelers. And then Seahawks, Titans. Panthers are going to get removed. And then Bengals, Browns. Actually, no, we still need to keep a combo. So we're going to keep Seahawks, Titans because they're the lowest on the totem pole. So there's going to be 3 combo spots essentially with what we have here. Or did I screw that up? Nope, I did screw that up. There are going to be no combo spots. I lied. There we go. No, we're good. All is well. I can't count. All right. So Steelers, Saints is one combo spot. Colts, Panthers is another built into this. Let's get the grouping. Joe, Tyson, and Paul. All right. So there's 15 names. Tier 2, Tier 1. Rolling dice on each of these lists 7 times. Lucky number 7. Been a theme here this evening. Falcons down to the Colts-Panthers combo. Lions down to the Bengals. And 7 times on our teams. Joe. Down to Joe. All right. So, there you have it. Whoa. All right, away we go. Penix is in here. So there's possibility of that. We got some late night foosball. 2024 Panini Phoenix football. 2 boxes, BOGO tiered teams, wild card combos at that. We have 2 random combo spots. Colts, Panthers, Steelers, Saints. Those are the 2 there. We are looking for 3 hits per box, 2 autos, 1 patch per box. Let's see what we can find. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. It's 12 packs per box. Terrible throw. As are most of them. As I'm quickly remembering, there are a lot of dummy cards in this product as well. Because you know, if you're going to weigh packs of any of the sets, it's going to be Phoenix. Oh, look at that. Rookie rising. Jaden Daniels right off the top on the wave. Commanders, Tyson. That's what we need. Good start. Oh, we got points. We got points. $250 points. I always forget which QR code is the one that has it, but all right, this is going to be random to all. 250 Panini points. Nice Stephon Diggs. That's going to be numbered to 399. Like I said, those fillers. Contours, Michael Penix. One of the better sets, or better cards in this set. Edgerrin Cooper to 399. Nice wave, Christian Kirk. Not numbered. And we have our first, oh, this is going to be a pretty one. Jay Novacek, Jason Witten, and Jake Ferguson regeneration triple patch. Cowboys going to Joe. 9 of 199. Very nice. Tajay Spears, that's going to be to 299. And Chris Jenkins. So we got our one patch. We're looking for 2 autos still out of this, but we will get all of these sleeved up before we do move on. All right. Just 5 cards per pack. Not the heaviest load of cards.
Nine times.
Don't you even wish that into existence, Tyson. I will hunt you down. Darius Slayton Silver. Jared Goff Contours. Nice Kool-Aid McKinstry Blue. That's going to be to 249 for the Saints. And a Geno Stone. That's also going to be 249, excuse me. Treasured Tandems. And we have our first patch auto. It's Audric Estime Rookie Silhouettes for the Broncos and Joe. Expectations a bit tempered for Mr. Estime after the Broncos draft. R.J. Harvey. Picking him up in the second round. A lot of people getting hyped on R.J. Harvey. Deron Bland Red. That's going to be to 99 for the Cowboys. Another dummy card. Oh, look at this pretty one. Red Caleb Williams to 99. Good stuff there for the Bears. Tyson. Picking up the Caleb. Some good rookie parallels coming out of this box. DJ Moore and Jalen Polk rounding us out. All right, so Panini points for one auto. Audric Estime and a nice Cowboys triple patch in box number 1. Move on to box 2. That's a good new tandem that the Browns got. That's my one complaint about the Bears draft is they really didn't address running back, and I think that's just because they kept getting sniped, especially in the second round. Wish Ashton Genty would have fallen to 10. I would have loved that. Everything about it I would have loved. Alas, can't be that lucky. Even with an 11-game losing streak, they somehow still managed to pick 10th. I don't get how that works. All right, box 2. About rookie rising Devin Leary blue. That's going to be to 50. 34-50 for the Ravens. Where are the Ravens at? Are they in the bottom tier? They are, Tyson. Never know about the rookie QBs. There's our first auto. How about Darius Robinson? Rookie for the Arizona Cardinals. And Tyson, 81 of 99. Trey McBride, 249. Let's see what else we can get here. Ooh, very nice. Drake May. For the Pats, Paul. Followed up with the other QB, Joe Milton, 249. Joey Bosa, not numbered. And nice Jaden Daniels base. All right, we got ourselves a hit sitting up top here. How about Trevor Lawrence for the Jags? Going to Joe. 199. There you are, Carter. Where you been? You even see the fun stuff you got in the tops break? We do, I think. CK said he was working on one, but I don't know if he ever finished it. Because it wasn't looking very good earlier tonight. Cortland Sutton to 50 for the Broncos. Joe again. Silver Najee. Two guys no longer on the Seahawks, but hey, it's Seahawks card going to Tyson. Devin Culp to 249. Derek Carr, he gone. 399. Silver Will Reichard. Devin Leary on the wave. Couple hits coming up. How about Xavier Leggetti? 23 of 49. Very nice patch. Everyone is shaving. What kind of place is this? But a green Chris Olave, number to 199. All right. Got one more here. Ooh, how about this? Bo Nix, rookie rising. Dylan Laub to 199. Lots of numbered cards in these sets. It's always good. Amari Cooper red. That's going to be to 299 for the Bills. And our final not hit. So quick recap here, folks. Xavier Leggetti, Cortland Sutton to 50. Trevor Lawrence patch for the Jags. Darius Robinson for the Cardinals. Devin Leary to 50. Caleb Williams to 99. Deron Bland to 99. Audric Estime. A nice triple patch for Jake Ferguson and a Jaden Daniels rookie rising. But we need to random off 250 Panini points to everybody here in the break because we pulled some points for one of our hits. So let's do that right now. Let's head on over to the randomizer. All right, we're going to copy all of these names again. There they are. And we're going to roll it. I got to hit the button again. I mean, I have to.
9 times. 9 times.
9 times.
9 times. Name on top gets the points. Joe picking up the Panini points. Congrats. Extra little bonus there. And that's going to do it for our 2 boxes of Phoenix football. All right. So we will print that out. Now it's time for some NT. Everybody's favorite. It's here. Just as soon as I finish sleeving up all these crazy numbered cards from Phoenix, because we had a ton in that box. So many, I'm actually running out of sleeves, which I guess is a good problem to have in the grand scheme of it. To be honest, I don't even know if we have any more past these two. If I'm being completely honest with you. Because there's none on the wall. All right. Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Sorry. I was confused for a sec. Thought you meant like a full box. I'm like, oh, that's good. We can get you one. I won't rip them to shreds like I normally do then. Okay. Do one final checkup here. So we have BOGO teams in this. It's a little bit different than what we're normally used to doing in the NT. Okay. All right, we do have a sellout list tonight as well. So we will get to that before we head out of here for the night. Happy Thursday. I'm almost there with you. Almost there. All right. Let's get some NT ripped. Here we are. Final break of the night. 15 names. Tier 1, Tier 2. We're randomizing up each list a grand total of 11 times. Rangers down to the Mariners. Now, we have also not seen a book in this case yet. So I think there's probably a good chance that there is a booklet somewhere in these two boxes. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to wish it into existence. 11 times on the names. Good luck. Brandon down to Tyson. We will paste once. We will paste twice. There you have it. Take a good hard look at everybody's teams. All right. Honestly, I mean, you got the Pirates, and there are Paul Skeens rookie autos in this. Just saying. I'd be going hard on that. That'd be the one I want my eye on. Who got the Yankees? Oh, Tyson. All right. All right, here we go. Final break of the evening. It is National Treasures Baseball. 2 boxes. BOGO tiered teams. And we are looking for some solid hits out of these. These are the last 2 boxes of the case. And we are hoping there is a monster hiding in one of them. There's our teams off to the right. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Now, as we learned with the other side of this case, there are stickers everywhere on these boxes. I'll be as gentle as possible on said stickers. It's not wood like it used to be. That's my one complaint. Hey, we got Casey, we got Flawless that's going to break on Friday night. That one's up. You can jump into that one. We got a briefcase of Flawless Baseball. Joe, I'm assuming you wouldn't want the sleeve. You just want the box. Oh, it was the best. The wood crack and like the new fabric doesn't crack, and it makes me sad. Now I'm sad. All right. Here we go. Empty box. Da-da-da. Colt Keith for the Detroit Tigers. Brandon to 49. Pedro Martinez for the Boston Red Sox going to Joe. That is 11 of 99. National Treasures always plays my favorite game. Guess the top loader size. I'm always wrong. So you do want the sleeve? I just want to confirm. Because then I'm going to give you the second box because I have a giant scratch mark through the first box sleeve. Cade Horton, speaking of the Cubs, 44 of 99 for the Chicago Cubbies. Going to Joe. Triple patch. Just had his major league debut the other night. No sleeve, just box. All right, you got it. I saw more blue stripes. I'm like, oh, another Cub. Nope. Drew Gilbert for the New York Mets. The Mets going to Don. 91/99 on the Drew Gilbert. And we got Austin Wells for the Yanks. 37/99. Tyson. The rookie catcher. And we have a redemption. See what we got. See if it's a good one. Prospect Signature Jumbo Material Booklet. We got robbed of our booklet. Ow. That makes me sad. Card 4, and it is Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller Prospect Signature Jumbo Material Booklet. Does not have the number on it. And Aiden Miller is going to be part of the Phillies. So that's going to the Phillies. Who's got the Phillies? Don. Don picking up the redemption booklet. Still disappointed we didn't get to open a booklet. There better be another one in the other box. How about on-card auto? Oh, this is pretty. How is this out of 99? New York Mets, Kevin Parada. That is a heck of a patch for being out of 99. 86/99 going to Don. For only having one spot, Don's doing pretty darn well. It's numbered to 4, or it is the fourth in that set. I take that as the fourth in the set. Tampa Bay, Carson Williams, 16/25. Rays, Tyson. On card. All right, 2 cards to go. Oh, I love this one. Red Sox. Joe, how about some Jim Rice? 17/25 on card legendary bat relic auto. That's cool. Game worn, game used material. All right. And our final in box 1. Clutch Factor. Oh, baby. Rhett Lauder. 11/25. 3-color patch. On-card auto. Going to the Reds. Tyson picking up the rat. One of the top young arms in the Reds system. All right. That is box number 1. We move on to box 2. That wasn't even close. I do appreciate Panini putting these security stickers on the boxes, though. For as shady as some of these online places can be. A little bit thicker this time. See if that translates into anything. Wit, Skeens, and a big yank. That's a box. There we go. Okay. If that happens, whoo. Okay. No booklet. We were screwed out of having the fun of our booklet. Boo. All right. Base cards. Starting us off. Kyle Teal for Boston. 10 of 75. Brando Maya for the Yanks. 46 of 99. And our first hit, a relic, 1 of 99, Maui Ahuna for the San Francisco Giants. Haven't called the Giants yet. Going to Joe. Single color white patch there. Oh, man. The color on this. Luke Keschall, 17 of 25 for the Minnesota Twins. The Twins belonging to Joe. Nice baby blue and red. All right. Oh, let's follow it up with another gorgeous colored quad patch for the San Diego Padres. Tyson, Jackson Merrill, 19 of 25. What up, Jay Flip? How are you on this fine, almost Thursday morning? Okay, we're getting into it. You know, it's not an auto. But it's still Paul Skeens. 86 and 99 going to the Pirates and Joe. We got our autos coming up. 4 of them. Reggie Crawford. 68 of 99 Peerless. Nice on card auto. Going to the Giants. And Joe. Oh, that sounds like a fun time to take off. I'm doing all right. I wish it was Friday. Got 2 more days. Make it through. Oh my. This is just a cool patch. This is just a really cool patch. Tyson. 3 of 5. Chase Petty. Look at that patch. 2 of 5. Excuse me. 2 of 5 Chase Petty for Cincinnati. Another one of the prospects in the Reds system. This is a Reds prospect break. But that is a gorgeous looking card. All right. 2 to go. Who we got here? Oh, very nice. For the Diamondbacks, Drew Jones. Dual bat relic auto for Tyson and the Diamondbacks. Number 12 of 49. Oh, business expos are the most boring thing in the world. I hate those with a passion when I have to go to those. All right, final card. Let's make it a good one. I think everybody peaked, but this is going to be a good one. Legendary. Rod Carew for the Minnesota Twins, 3 of 10. The legendary man himself. Going to the Twins and Joe. The Bat Relic Auto. Very cool. One of the legends. Closing us out of our 2 boxes of National Treasures Baseball. And that'll do it. Thank you, everybody. All right, don't go away just yet. We've got some sellout bonuses to attend to. All right. to the dashboard. Y'all earned it. Sellout fun tonight. Just got to fill in all your lovely names. Nightbot, you're drunk. Go home. All right, we got 75 entries in total from all of our breaks here this evening. Here we are. So these are what you're playing for. $102.22 in break credit, a Bowman blaster box, spots in a Topps Resurgence BOGO tiered spot box break, a CM Punk autograph, $102 in break credits, and an Optic Football mega box. So, again, 75 entries. We're going to roll the dice 11 times. Good luck. And we got John. Let's see, where are we at here? There you have it. Joe, Tyson, Brandon. Joe, Tyson, Brandon. You sense a pattern here with this? Congratulations to John, Tyson, Joe, Brandon, and Carter, all picking up some winner chicken dinners for everything that we've got here. So much appreciated to everybody for hanging out with us here this evening and making it all happen. We will be back on Friday. We got a lot of big stuff happening. We got clearly Donruss Optic on the board along with top signature class football. We're also going to do the other side of the flawless briefcase and a 6-box Bowman baseball break. So lots already on the board. Thank you one and all once again, and we will talk to you on